Welcome back.
Welcome back, girl. What episode is this?
Episode.
Yes, we did it, baby.
We did
Season one,
it. Season
episode 8, the
1.
last episode of the season.
Yes, we made it.
I
What was
know,
just a thought
girl.
and a dream has
It
come true.
was, and we got on here
Mm,
and did the damn thing.
we
Mhm,
did, friend. We
mhm.
did. Yes, I'm so proud of us.
Me too. Me too.
Yes.
So, what are
So,
you reading this week?
again, I feel ashamed. I feel embarrassed. Like, that's
No,
sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I don't be reading a lot of books, I really feel embarrassed. And that is
no.
crazy, you know? But I didn't read that much this past week. So I did read Briarcliff. I think it's Briarcliff Prep, which is by a new author. Her name's Brianna Peppins. Peppins? Yeah, Brianna Peppins.
Okay.
So this is a YA book, and what you know
We know.
how I feel about those YA books. But this one was actually pretty good. I'm reading it with the book club, so that's how I ended up choosing this book. I
Oh,
didn't go out and pick
I
it.
know.
But it's about a girl named Abby, and she is going off to college. Well, no, not college. They are in like a high school,
Okay.
and she's going to this new prep high school that her sister already goes to, her big sister. And we kind of watch her journey. She's a writer, and so she wants to
Hmm.
write for the school's like newspaper. And so that's kind of like her focus and what she wants to do. But when she gets there, you know, the girls are hating because she's cute. Like I
Hmm.
said, she thinks she's a writer. So they're like, you think you are it? No, we've been doing this. We better than you. But what
Interesting.
really, like, her sister has a boyfriend who is not so nice.
Hmm.
And he does some things that Ivy notices. And she's like, why is she letting him treat her like that? And so she kind of falls back because everybody, because he's like the it guy, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? He's real popular, smart, got all the accolades. Everybody loves him. But she sees this other side of him that everybody's not seeing. And so she doesn't approach her sister about it at first, but as things start to occur, she's like, hey, yo, like, why is he hitting on you? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? Why is he talking to you like that? And of course, her sister gets mad, tells her to mind her business. And we just kind of watch that whole little scene play out.
Okay.
Kind of like, it just took me back to high school, like little high school drama,
Hmm.
how the girls treat you, how the guys treat you, and then relationships, high school
Yeah,
relationships. So it was actually really good. I'm
I
not
loved
mad at
it.
it.
It
And then I
sounds.
read the book that we're going to talk about today, which is Don Casilli, and that's it. That's all I got.
That's enough. Let me tell you, that is enough. That is enough.
Hmm.
Okay, because I'm gonna tell you, like your girl was on that same little struggle bus. It's just all week I've been preparing because I'm going back to work. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
Aquarius, you gotta get your head back in the game. Be back at work
Hmm.
tomorrow. Ooh,
Are
okay.
you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready to see my friends, coworker friends.
Yeah.
Yes, I am ready to see them,
Hmm.
but that's probably about it.
When does your school actually
We
start?
start August 4th, I think, when the
Okay, I was
kids
gonna say y'all
actually
started
come.
pretty early
We
because
do,
I
but
know
we
you
got out
guys were.
kind of early too, though. We got out like the
Yeah.
last week of May. You know what I'm saying? Like it was
Hmm.
just, yeah. But I ain't excited about that. But
Yeah.
I read. Oh my God. I read Soul Crush by Gabriella G. And it's a three-part series. And when I tell you the first book was a slow start, was a super slow burn, you would want to give up. But because my girl Toy Cooper, she is the way she guides me sometimes, she just
Yeah.
was like, read this. And she comes back. She's like, Aquarius, what do you think? And I'm like, Toy is kind of slow. It was interesting, but it
Mhm.
just wasn't that I'm starting to feel things. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I
Mhm.
feel like a book is great. When I start to tap into all those emotions, happy, mad,
Yeah.
sad, angry, all those things start to come out, and I feel like I'm in the book. That's when I feel like the author got me. Well, Gabriella, she got me, girl. The story is about this whirlwind romance, and they're young. They're 19, and they both have so much trauma and should not be in any type, shape, form of a relationship at all.
Mm-hmm.
So much trauma. Um, and they just so in love and they just sneak off and but he is hiding a secret that is just devastating. He has mental health issues and he isn't taking his medication. And to her, she don't know what a manic episode looks like. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a new romance. You're in, and I feel like they covered it up with sex. It was like if something was about to be brewing or starting, it'd be like, oh, let's not talk about deep things. Let's just have sex instead.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, girl, when I say love, and then Toy was like, okay. I said, okay, I like book one. And it left, of course, it leaves you on like a cliffhanger. So she was like, Aquarius, get your tissue ready for book two. I'm like, I ain't gonna cry. I love me some good trigger warnings. Ma'am, ma'am, I didn't see none of that shit coming. Like, I why isn't people talking about this book? Why isn't this book viral? And then I read the author's comments at the end of the book and was like, it was so heavy for her to write that it took her 10 years to write the series. Like, 10 years to write. It's heavy. She even posted under my post. She was like, don't give up. And she was like, she was like, it turns. It's heavy. It is heavy. I put her in the same category as Ashley Antoinette Sherrill writes some heavy stuff. Now I have her. I have my three big heavy hitters, teardrops. Yeah. So I am actually on the third book in that series, and it's still heavy. It is still. I love an author that sucks me in, and I would say drug addiction is in here, and it's like, girl, this man is loving you through all these things, and I would have dropped her ass like a bad habit. But he also has mental health issues. That's heavy, like he's going through his own shit. So I love you real bad. But
so when you read things like that, like when it's something heavy like that, and it's just like back to back, because it's 3 books in a series or whatever, and you're reading them back to back. Like, do you ever feel like you need to take a break and step away,
yeah.
or do you just?
But I don't. I don't listen to my internal system. Baby, I be broken and still be like, break me some more. You know what I'm saying? Sign me up. I have issues. I probably need to see somebody because I am down for, I need to see. Like, even it's just, to me, if I had to say who, I still, Alicia J, Pretty Hurts, I will still say is the more emotion, you know what I'm saying, book.
Yeah.
But it didn't last long. She like hurt me and left me alone. This is like hurt you again. I'm gonna get you again. You know what I mean? It's like it's a continuous hurt where I'm just like, oh God.
So you're gonna hurt the whole time through, huh?
My husband walked in the room because he was downstairs working at 2:20 a.m. I was sitting straight the fuck up looking at him when he opened the door. He was like, it's like Aquarius. Lay down! And he took my whole Kindle. I was just like, it's good. She's a good writer. Yeah. And some people say that they gave up on book 1. Like, I saw people under my comment section. I was like, oh, I didn't finish it. It was just, it's slow. But when it gets going, you're going to be hurt.
Yeah.
But I mixed it up because I did take a break from it because the book we're talking about today, Don Caselli. Don Caselli was nothing but happy feels. Happy feelings in the air.
Okay. Hey.
Baby, I'm cheating. Listen, I told my husband I'm cheating on Quamir. Now, I ain't leaving my man Quamir now, but I did cheat on him with Don. I'm back, though. I'm back.
You came back? Yeah, Don. Oh, baby. What I enjoyed most about this book was, a lot of times we get I think we coming from the Delgado and the Inferno world, there's a lot of killing, there's a lot of drama going on, and, it's just all this stuff going on. But this was, I don't want to say a slower pace, but it just didn't have all those things in it.
Yeah.
And Don was just so smooth. He was just so like...
a man that wants to be loved properly.
Yeah. And he recognized it. That's what he knew, that he doesn't know what love or affection feels like, or, his family's not like that. But he recognizes that he wants to do it.
Yeah.
And I love a person that can recognize their flaws but want to make a change. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
Um.
I would say the family aspect of it. He was so in love with her family and the way that they
Yes.
accepted him because,
Mhm.
goddamn it, Menace raised him. Okay, that's just enough said. You was raised by Menace. Okay, he was
Girl, I
teaching
couldn't
you
imagine.
to take 5 showers a day. You know what I'm saying? To squeeze the toothpaste equally. You know what I'm
Equally
saying?
on the two, right?
Right, like, dude. And it was good to see Menace say that he know, and even the girls, his sisters, was like, we didn't pay you enough attention. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, I just, if I had to wrap it up and say and give the book one word, I would say healing. I feel like
Mhm.
the whole book was based on not just him healing. Menace. Who knew Menace was going to end up in therapy? Who knew that he would go? I didn't
Yeah.
think he'd go. I'm like,
Hell no.
he is who he is.
Mhm.
Now, what type of therapist would you have? Because his communication skills are fucked up. Okay. He hears something totally different than
Totally
everybody else
different.
here. Done, why you hate my son?
Right. Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Anybody say nothing about it. Your son.
Donnie said you hate. Who is Donnie? Your son name is Maverick Junior. You idiot. Like, dude.
Oh, he is crazy, baby. I don't see how Stevie.
Me
God bless
neither.
Stevie. Okay,
No.
God bless her. When she was in there painting, and Kennedy came in there, and she was like, "What?" She said she switched and was minutes for a minute, and she was like, "What did she tell her? What did she say? You? What did she say to her?" Baby, look, I'm gonna have to go back.
I know. I know she didn't
What
know what
was
the
it that
hell she
she
called them,
said?
Tony Braxton contractions.
That too.
You've been
What
around
she
your
said?
husband
You
too
mean
long.
Braxton Hicks?
Yeah. She
I said
said,
these two is made for each other, baby. What the hell did
they
she
are a
say to
match
her?
made in heaven. They
Damn,
really
I can't
are.
remember. My brain is so bad, Lord.
They were so equally yoked. Like, I feel like she's also taken on some of his characteristics. A lot of them, I might say.
Yeah.
I
Which,
mean,
I mean, it's to be expected when you're with someone.
right.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
I also like how she is very guarded and protective of Menace. She's like,
Mm-hmm.
no, because it was a part in there where I know she was trying to explain and say that she she was like, oh, how could you live caged up in the lifestyle that you have? I ain't caged up. What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Me and my man go out. We do things. We what it may look like to the outside world is
Right.
normal for us, and we love
Yeah.
it. I don't feel like I'm being
Mm-hmm.
held hostage, even though
Yeah.
she was kidnapped.
Okay. In the beginning, yeah.
It's just I loved whenever Menace was involved or came onto the scene because you
Mm-hmm.
know that it's about to go down and he's
Yeah.
about to act a complete ass. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about Kennedy. Let's talk about Kennedy. I'm gonna need another drink of wine. Let's talk about Kennedy.
Baby,
That was a
Kennedy
whole
was a mess. Cause how are you? I already knew at the beginning of the book when he was saying when it was her birthday party, and he was saying that she hadn't hit. Because if I'm dealing with somebody and they're hitting me up trying to tell me happy birthday or wanting to take me out, I'm going to. I mean, unless it's just somebody I absolutely hate and don't want to
mm-hmm.
be with, I'm going to respond. So when he was saying that she hadn't responded, he hadn't
That
talked to
pissed me
her.
off.
Who does it on the day of your party? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, something's fishy. And sure enough, it was. Now, I did not expect that though. I
I
did
didn't
not
either.
expect
I did not. I did not. Baby, when engagement got announced, whole Kennedy was all kind of hoes, bitches. You hear me? I was just like, this bitch.
raggedy bit. You
I
raggedy
said, you
bitch.
raggedy bitch. I said, Lord, girl, you had a good man and didn't know what to do. He was willing
Mm-hmm.
to go against his family for you.
Yeah.
But you was playing. You was playing.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't
Like,
being
I
honest.
like how Menace checked her. He said, nah, you want to be a hoe because you want to be a hoe.
Mm-hmm. Period. 100.
Baby, leave it to Menace to tell the truth. Too much of the truth, though, because sometimes the truth
Mm-hmm.
do hurt. You be like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa there. Whoa, whoa, Menace. That's enough.
She
Get.
needed to know though. She deserved it. She
She did.
deserved it
She did.
because you playing with that man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he was willing to go against his family for you.
Mm-hmm.
and you over here playing, and even though you may have really loved him or whatever, but you thinking about, yeah, Minnie said he didn't want y'all messing around, but at the end of the day, Don is a grown man, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And you're a grown woman, you know what I'm saying? And Menace only has so much control. Now, Menace
Right.
is crazy, and
He
I
is.
know he can do a lot of things, but
But I
Don
think
ain't
he
no
would
punk.
have came around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's really what his brother wanted. I think he
Mm-hmm.
has enough love there for him to be like, yes, okay, this is what y'all really want to do. But I like how, I don't know if it was Cora that said it. She was like, you too broken. He would spend all his time trying to fix you. Instead of he's happy, he's in love, let him be happy in love. That
Mm-hmm.
makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, that was worded awesome. Baby, I felt like I was a fly on the wall at that motherfucking dinner party when them motherfucking families got together. Where I was like, her family is very regular, but his on the other hand, and when he said, I'm fucking my sister, I just was like, I just was like, what the fuck? I would have, and you
But
could tell her parents was like, all right, this was nice,
it's
but
time to go, right?
we go ahead on now because y'all got some problems. That, but Kennedy coming there with the sole purpose of dismantling this man's happiness. To
Mm-hmm.
you couldn't give him what he wanted. You made your bed, you laid in
Yeah.
it, you fucked over him. You didn't have to do that because he told you what he wanted with you.
Right.
But
Yep.
you were just so broken that you couldn't accept that and receive
Mm-hmm.
that, you know. And then instead of being a good woman and going on about your merry little way, you was like, if I can't have him, nobody can.
Right. Because
You know
when she
that?
told her, when she was at Don's house, when they were at when she pulled up on Don in his house, and Don was in the office or whatever.
Mm,
And after they got done talking, and she came out, and she gonna tell Navy, he said he still want to be with me, and blah blah blah. Girl, get
girl,
out
bye.
of here.
Baby, get out of here. Baby, quit playing with
That
me.
man don't want you.
Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Why are you here? Why do you keep showing up?
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't
Right.
you over there with your weird ass pimp?
Mm-hmm. Exactly, because that's what he
That's what
is. Okay.
he is. That's what he is. That's what you wanted. Go over there. Why
Mm-hmm.
you over here? She over here giving and delivering our wedding invitations like somebody is excited to happy
Mm-hmm.
you. Girl, I was just
And she knew, but my thing is with that, you knew it was gonna get back to Don. I mean,
right,
hell, you was inviting his
right,
family members,
right,
so you wasn't trying to keep it too under wraps. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why are you trying? Why are you trying to ruin my relationship with
right,
somebody? Because what happened is she didn't expect him to move on. She didn't
right.
expect him to have nobody.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying? So she thought she was still gonna be able to dip in
yep.
here and
And dip
there
out
whenever
when
she
she
wanted
wanted
to.
to.
But that's not what happened.
At all.
That's not
At
what
all.
happened. And that
At
shocked
all.
her system. And then she went crazy trying to do different little shit to break
Right.
up his happy home, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Um, Jaquel knows how to write a proposal. Bitch. Every proposal and wedding in a Jaquel J's book is every girl's dream.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was so in love. I was playing the music and stuff. My husband's like, why are we listening to this old ass song? I do not disrespect Jaquel Pen like that.
Right.
Okay, this is necessary. My
The
man, my man,
proposal
my
is
man, my
happening
man.
right now.
Right.
Mm.
And the way he remembered every detail that she wanted to be in a library, and it's just, oh, I was so
Yeah.
happy. I was just, I
Yeah. It
needed
was
that because I was
beautiful.
just dealing with crackheads in another book. You see what I'm saying, friend?
Mm-hmm.
I needed a
Right.
little balance. I needed a little
Mm-hmm.
balance.
Yeah.
Girl, I was like, this girl is so lucky. And
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, to be like, first of all, to buy the basketball team and include her. And she wasn't your wife at that time. She was not
Yeah.
you hadn't proposed to her. Even Menace was like, first of all, the whole pen situation. You trying to kill me? Everybody looking like, how
He,
is he
he
allowed outside? How are you allowed
right.
outside
He should
unsupervised
be
without
locked
your
in a
wife?
padded room.
You need to be, or your wife need to be with you so that she can translate what the hell you're
Right.
saying to other people.
Mm-hmm.
Because that poor man was shaking in his boots, baby. He thought he was a goner.
Girl.
But even the sister was like, yeah, what you doing? Well, we ain't even had enough family to sit down dinner yet, and we doing this? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, I love the idea that she was actually her, think about it, her ex-boyfriend's boss. Let's talk about the ex-boyfriend. This.
Him and Kennedy should get together because, baby, he got on my damn nerves. Because how dare you show up at my house with some flowers and then start to say all about how you got a girl pregnant and how you was messing with her back
Mm-hmm.
in wherever you was during the Christmas holiday. That's why I told you not to go. Are you fucking kidding me?
You're not done
Who do you
enough.
think you are? Who the fuck do
Have
you
you
think you
not
are?
done enough? Was not breaking up with me and making it seem like it was my fault because a nigga dropped me off at the house.
Right.
You know, like, and then when I think I'm getting over it and I'm cool, you come back out of nowhere. Why you keep coming back
It's
over
some
here if this
bullshit.
ain't what you want?
Right.
Why you keep coming back? Interesting. But yeah, when Don beat him up, I was so happy. I didn't know what to do.
Happy.
I
Elated.
didn't. I was a little shocked though because Don never gave off. He was about their life.
Right.
So it was
Mm-hmm.
like he definitely gave suit and tie, educated. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't get my hands dirty. My
Yeah.
brother get his hands dirty. I thought maybe the cybersecurity as far as illegal, dirty things that he might do. But when he pulled up, the sexy thing to me, which I need help on, is when he said, I want you to give me your number, but I can get your number. And then motherfucker
Right.
texted her and was like,
Okay.
wow, I love you so much.
And when he rented out that Pilates studio.
Oh, God. He's booked me in
Oh,
all
what?
his stuff.
Good.
What do you mean? What do you mean you hired a camera crew so that I can get footage?
Okay, that's
What do you mean?
sweet.
I'm gonna have to clear it out. We're gonna have to come back and exercise in a minute. I'm gonna need everybody to give us the room,
Right.
please, because
How
I have to
sweet
thank
is
this
that?
man properly. What
And
do
they
you
weren't even
mean?
together. This is day two of him probably knowing her at this
I don't
point.
even give a damn. And that's why I say a lot of these books will be real short. And the main male character probably wouldn't choose me because they know like she going like 40 north, baby. I don't want it. Do you hear me? Baby, I would be the one that be like, they let me go, bitch, because I ain't worth it, honey. I ain't gonna even lie, because I'm telling you, baby, I get so weak in the knees, baby. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
Baby.
What you want from me? I finna just melt like putty. I'm just
Yeah.
finna. What you want?
Mhm.
What do you want?
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna
That
have no
right
problems
there. I
out of
would be
me.
like, yep, go ahead and get a
Yeah,
minister.
yeah,
Need to go
yeah.
ahead and get married now.
Hello,
I know
we
she
ain't got.
said she didn't want no kids, but I'm gonna
I
have your
changed my
baby
mind.
anyway.
I changed my mind. I want what you want, baby. You heard me. I want what you want. What do you want? How
Yeah,
many? How many?
absolutely.
You heard me.
Because if you putting in that much effort early too,
The fact
like,
that that man said that he would get a vasectomy for her so she didn't have to go and get her tubes tied. I was just like,
that man love her.
you think I wouldn't wait until that man was ready so that I can get him some kids? I wait till he ready. I just check in with me periodically and let me
Yeah,
know what we
right.
doing.
I might change my mind.
You know, I don't like little people, but if they are little small versions of you, I can learn to love them. Look at them. They're
Yeah,
so cute. I like
exactly.
it here.
A whole family full of them.
This is
Please.
the first time. Besides, we also read in Kennedy Ryan's latest book where we got the female main character not wanting kids. That is
Mm-hmm.
usually not the case in
Right.
romance books, you know.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna say I did know that she was pregnant before she knew she was pregnant. I knew where it was going. I saw it. As soon as the lady kept
Yeah.
asking questions, I was like, the fact they made her pee in that cup, I said, she already pregnant. This is going to be a
Mm-hmm.
tough choice for her to make. I do like her parents were supportive because normally you get those grandparents that are like, oh, we're retired. You owe us a kid. Give us something back, you know?
Yeah,
And the
right.
fact that her parents were like, she been said she ain't want no kids, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just fine
Yeah,
to
they
know.
accept her for who she
They
is.
did.
Like,
They did. And
yeah.
him. I love, he
Yeah.
welcomed her.
Yeah, they
You
are.
know, my family dysfunctional, but I welcome Dawn over here. I'll be like, listen, my mama, she's a
Yeah.
little out there. Okay. A little out there. She's a lot to absorb. Love her very much. Wouldn't trade her for the world. Okay. But she's a special kind of lady. And I don't mean that in a special way. She'll grow on you. You know? My sisters were loud. Okay. You're going to need to plug your ears when we're in the same room with each other. We're not angry with each other, but if I don't raise my octave, I won't get heard. And it
Yeah.
may look like we're mad, but we're not.
Right.
You
Or
know?
not.
We're very dysfunctional, but
it's all love.
it's
Yeah.
all love. You live over there with Menace. You ain't got nobody to
Right. He
judge.
should
You
understand.
can't. You can understand. You don't know judging.
Because
Okay.
trust me, anybody, if anything, your family gonna be looking at him like, oh nah, baby. It's too
Really?
much.
I'm not going over Minnie's house, and you know I done got my hair flat iron, and you spraying me with mist to walk in your damn house, and my hair done puffed up.
Okay.
Baby, me and Minnie will be going back and forth. I don't even know if he'll like me, because I'm going to tell him one
Menace is
time, where the back door is, because I ain't going
crazy.
through that, unless you going to keep getting my hair redone when I come over here. My
Girl, when I
edges been
read that,
curled
I
up.
said, oh my God. And then when Kennedy had pulled up and they was doing all the checks and stuff on her car, I said, Lord, that probably took about 30
You
minutes.
mean every time? That is
I'm your
annoying.
employee.
Don't nobody got a clearance where they don't have to do that? Like, why?
No,
Like,
it doesn't
dude,
matter who you are.
dude, you need some help. You really need to be on medication. Seriously. Quiet room. The quiet hour. Minutes, 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 minutes. How you gonna train that baby? You cannot train a newborn on a quiet hour.
Right.
They just cry when they want to. How will you deal with it? Even when Kennedy came over there and it was like he was in his quiet hour, I said, baby, please don't go bother that man in his quiet hour. Okay? Okay?
Please.
Okay?
Please don't.
If he
He
got his
liable to
own
be in the
wife put in
basement.
jail, there's no
Right.
telling what he'll do to you.
In the basement chopped up because you done ruined his quiet hour.
Yeah,
Girl,
yeah.
Menace is a lot. I wonder when Quill was writing Menace, what was going through her mind? Like, how
I
did she
agree.
even come up with
I
his
agree.
behavior to be the way it is?
I
I
agree.
mean, now it definitely makes the book interesting, you know what
Very.
I'm saying? Because you're like, what the, what?
Every time. And sometimes I just have to go back and reread that whole sentence and be like, how the
But
fuck he get that from that? Wait a minute.
I wonder, did she know somebody like this?
I do too.
Or,
I'm like, oh, did you just, your imagination is so
yeah,
vivid
it
that
just
you're
takes you
able
there.
to
Yeah.
like connect with this character in your head. Like, what is going
Mm-hmm.
on up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I love it. I love it because
Yeah.
he come it, and I like that there's no switch up. That he is the same way in every book, in everybody's book.
Yeah.
Even when he comes
Mm-hmm.
to visit in the Delgados and he
Yeah.
talking to them, he still say crazy ass shit, and they just be
Yeah.
like, and I'd be so
Yeah.
glad that Corleone is there. So Corleone be like, what? What? No, you know, like stop.
Yeah. Right.
Cause
Chill
I don't
out.
think he would have went down there and got her out of jail if Corleone was like, "You gonna really leave your woman down there in jail?" I'm thinking to myself, I wouldn't come back to
Yep.
your house after you done got me locked up and reported that damn ring stolen. You a fool. Yeah, you gonna have to come chase me, nigga, because you done lost your mind. My wedding ring, you didn't that you gave
Right.
my ring, you done reported stolen. Oh my god, I go through the house squeezing every motherfucking toothpaste all wrong. Motherfucker, bitch. Poor, god damn it. I'm gonna put all this shit in every fucking room. I'm gonna get the new ones and do them. And as soon as he look and open that motherfucker, he'll be like, this bitch. Fuck with me and had me locked up, nigga. I'm gonna show you. I can show you better than I can tell you in the words of
Oh
Freddie,
my
baby.
God, I'm in tears,
Baby,
bro.
listen. We wouldn't be able to be together. I'm gonna go in the refrigerator and rearrange all his meal preps and shit out of order and shit. Like I will fuck with you. Tough. Don't
Yeah.
mess with me.
That sanitizer station, that's gonna
You
be
gonna
whipped
come right
cream.
so
As soon as it shoot out,
I'm gonna get a gun and shoot it down. Bop. I
hot
bet
glue.
nobody else won't get
Hot glue.
baby, he was gonna throw me away. He gonna throw me away. That's a throwaway.
Oh my
That's a
God, bro.
throwaway.
Like
It is what
what?
it is. Don't mess with me. Don't do it. Do something I don't like. I got you, bro. It's easy to mess with you. I ain't even gotta go far.
Right.
Soon as your quiet hour come through, I'm coming in there twerking.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, quiet my ass, bitch.
Have a whole
Hey,
band come
whole
in,
through a
start
whole
playing.
damn trombone section, everything. I'm be
Oh
like,
my
come on,
God.
1, 2, 3, quiet out. He can, baby, I'm telling you, he'll be up somewhere living with Corleone. Somebody ran him up out the house. He damn right I did. Now you got one more time to be crazy with me.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
minutes is a damn fool,
I
baby.
love Menace real bad.
Yeah.
I just, Don was soft enough for me. He
Mm-hmm.
was so soft. But I did like his threats when he was like,
Yeah.
stop lying to me. You ain't on the block.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm like, that's kind of sexy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even though there wasn't like not a lot of violence or,
Mm-hmm.
you know, reason for him to be like a tough guy act, but he still had those moments where you knew like, okay, he can't be fucked with. Don't fuck with him. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Yeah, he's a little more softer than Menace, or any of the other ones. He's not as you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like crazy, but
Yeah.
he got that crazy in him
It's
if
in
you
there,
bring it
and it,
out.
it comes
Mhm.
out if necessary. He don't just
Yeah.
be that way all the
Right.
time. And I
Yeah.
like it. I definitely
Yeah.
like it.
Mhm.
The come on, go with me. I like a man that listens. It could be months
Yeah.
and months go by, and if I mention something and then it happens, like you not going these authors stop writing these men, baby. Talking about you finna buy me books, baby. I'm hooked.
Mhm.
I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I love him. I don't care what he did. He innocent.
Yeah.
He innocent, baby. He innocent.
Right.
He innocent. Did you not see what he did for me? Yes, I'm spending the night over your house. I'm not going back to my house. What I'm going over there
Right. For
for?
what?
What do
Right. To
you
do what?
mean? Girl, these women that be like, he gave me the key fob. Shh, I'm finna use it. He
Mhm.
gonna come home and be looking dead in his face. Hey, you hungry? Are you hungry? Made my way around your kitchen and everything. Dinner'll be ready
Mhm.
by 5. What do you need? You
Right.
know?
It was cracking me up how his Navy's dad when Don let him use the Bentley, he was using that Bentley, baby.
I was scared. I was like, is he gonna get my man back his car or no? I was like, are you keeping it? What are we doing? He did not say you
This
can
nigga
have
went
it.
to
You done
work,
went to
the
work in it.
store,
Yes,
tripped,
he did.
picked up his brother.
He did pick up his brother. I loved it. But I also loved how she sucked him into her world. You know what I mean? It
Mhm.
was he was go ride a train, and he like, okay, I'm getting my ass on this motherfucking train because I love her. This is part of her life, but it was also, you're not taking a train home this late at night. What
Yeah.
do you mean? I have a car
Yeah.
service for you. Kennedy, how did you fumble this? Make it make sense.
Stupid. Too busy thinking about how she'll be broke and left out on the street. Girl, how? Why?
I why
Because you knew that man was
it
gonna ride for
I
you.
know, and the way all of them said, girl, you fucked this up for yourself. We been told you we
Mhm.
was family. You know what I'm saying? They are a different type of family. They're not your warm
Yeah.
and fuzzy family, but they are
Right.
that I'm gonna stand up for you. Same thing like the
Mhm. They gonna have your
Delgados and the
back. Yeah.
Infernos. If they suck your ass in and say that you family, don't question that shit, bitch. They
Mhm.
gonna ride or die for you just like they do everybody else.
Right.
Girl, good.
So she was tripping for sure. I said, boy, and she knew it. That's why she was acting a fool, acting an
Yes,
ass. You know what I'm saying? Because she wanted to
I
smack herself.
Now we did get to see Goon and Zoya, and Zoya's attitude is terrible. Zoya's attitude is god awful. It's like,
Mhm.
but I did see that it was. She said how she was trying to explain that money doesn't make you happy. Like she's
Mhm.
saying, I'm not happy. Yes, I have all these millions in my damn account,
Yeah.
but I am not happy. And I'm thinking to myself, it could all be so simple. But you rather make a bitch.
But that just comes from, and I think we learned from Don being this book. I think we learned that the things that they had been through, Zoya, like the no affection in the
Mm-hmm.
family and not having the parents, and
Mm-hmm.
this is why, we in the other books we got Zoya, we got that attitude, and
Mm-hmm.
of course any regular person be like, why you not fucking with Goon? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the hold up? What's the problem? But it just showed again, she needs to heal. You
She
know what I'm
does.
saying?
Oh,
And it
absolutely.
doesn't matter what Goon is offering her or doing or
Mm-hmm.
talking or whatever. She needs to heal in order to be able to love him correctly.
She also needs to be put in a soft girl era because her brother
Yeah.
has her in this boss mode at the
Yeah.
table with men where you got to be able to hold your own. So I could only imagine how exhausting it is. Like, who's going to
Yeah.
love me? Who's going to be soft with me? Who's going to stand in front of the shit for me so that I can take a step back. You know what I'm saying? And I
Mhm.
feel like Jaquel was able to do that when it came to Capri. Capri was a boss in her own right, but she also had Quamir when she got ready to come
Mhm.
home. That's like, baby, don't worry about it. I got this. I got all this. All this
Yeah.
is taken care of. When you come home, you get to step out of your role as
Yeah.
that, and you get to be soft and let me cater to your
Yeah.
needs. I think
Just be
that is what
you.
Zoya
Mhm.
needs, and I am 110% sure that Goon can give that to her. But like
Oh,
you said, I think
absolutely.
it's a healing journey. Also, who she was with prior to that, the trust is broken. She don't trust
Right.
people. So that's
Mhm.
another thing
On
that
top
I
of
feel like,
already
boom,
not being healed. Yeah.
boom. Absolutely,
Trauma.
friend.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm so ready for her book. Jaquel playing
Mm-hmm.
with us, talking about she got her back cracked and she was gonna release going early. Baby,
I
stop
see that.
playing with me. Jaquel, go get it cracked again so I can get this damn
Right.
book.
Okay.
Okay.
Please and thank
I
you.
j- Jaquel has the recipe. I don't know what to tell nobody. Like she has the recipe
Mm-hmm.
for success with these books. I ain't read one I ain't liked it.
Mm-hmm. I just love how the families are. You know what I'm saying? Like in each book, everybody is
Yes. Yes.
so close, and their individuality, though.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
it's
They're
like
not
everybody's
alike.
different, right?
Everybody's
They'd be
different.
totally different, but
Everybody's different.
yeah, they still can coexist. They love hard.
Yes.
Well, speaking of, I mean, even in this book, we know that Menace loves them to death. He just doesn't
Absolutely.
show that, but
Yeah.
he loves hard for them. You know what I'm saying? He has their back, and vice versa. They have his back,
True.
and in a sense, they're close knit, but they just don't show that. You know
They
what I'm
don't.
saying?
They
It's
are
not on display.
hard. They are a family that go hard for each other. There's
Yeah,
a close knit family. They just missing because you were raised by a sibling.
yeah.
What was that like for Menace having to pick up and be a parent to
Mhm.
them? You know what I'm saying?
It's a
Like,
lot.
that's a
Yeah, it's a lot,
whole lot.
especially
That
when you're
man has.
young. Yeah.
Right. And he missed some things, but you can't even be mad at him because he's trying. The whole thing about that almost brought me to tears was when he was getting the vasectomy. And he was like, I'm going to the back. I was like, you're not going to go back here and look at my. He was like, I'm going to the back with you. And that
Look at
was
my daddy, but you are.
right, right,
Father, you know what I'm saying?
right. But that in that moment let you see how much he loved him. Yes, they are not the words of affirmation. I'm going to tell
Yeah.
you I love you. I'm going to show you that I love you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not going
Right.
to give you a hug. Menace ass don't like to be fucking touched unless it's by his woman.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with therapy and by the time we make it around, that I think he'll be more receptive of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
But
think he
I
will.
think he will. Because I see we're already getting the baby steps towards the healing with
Right.
Menace. You already seeing the siblings starting to come around.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta break them
Because
two
I think
sisters
if it
in.
wasn't going to happen, that it wouldn't have been in the book. You know what I'm saying? So I
Absolutely,
think this is
absolutely.
our, you know what I'm saying, us showing us that us readers that
Mm-hmm.
okay, we're gonna take the next step. We're gonna start therapy. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, because he still got to be crazy because that's Menace, and that's why we love him. That's what we
Yes,
know. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? So it's not gonna, he ain't gonna do a total 360,
yeah,
but we will see a little bit of a difference. I do love the fact that Stevie, you know, kind of gives them what they are missing by
yes.
trying to pull them all
And
together
they
and
know
do
it.
family things. Yeah, yeah, I do like
Yeah,
that because they need that. And if it wasn't for her, then they probably would not have that. You know what I'm saying? So I
I
do
agree.
appreciate that from her.
I agree. I think that Stevie makes Menace better. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? When a
absolutely.
person say that you're my better half, I definitely see it and feel it.
Yeah,
I also think he
absolutely.
does rub off on her a little crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna need them if he could get Green's name right one time, I swear to God, I would just that would make my life like one time, just once. This girl has been everything but the color green.
Right.
But again, that goes to show you buying her a car. This girl's riding around in this very expensive, very
Hmm.
extravagant car
Right.
because he didn't want to see her. There's a heart in there, okay?
Yeah.
He
Hmm.
shows you, even though he don't say your name.
I don't give a fuck. He can call me shit face, but I'm riding nice and I'm paid. Okay. So I don't give a fuck
Yes,
what he say.
and she shows it too by even she didn't even tell her cousin their business. She's like, bitch, you gotta find out what they gotta tell
Hmm.
you what their business is.
Okay.
Her
And that's
loyalty to
loyalty.
them.
That's trust. That's
Baby,
loyalty. Like,
because she could that's your cousin. You could immediately go home and be like, they into
yeah.
this, and this.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Be careful, you know. She didn't. She was like, when he ready
Yeah.
for you to know, he gonna let you know. You
Hmm.
know?
Yeah. You don't get no better than that. That's straight up
Yeah.
loyalty.
I loved
You know
it.
what I'm
I
saying? And
loved
she
it.
cares. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That was good. It was,
All
like
the
I
time.
said, more of the softer side of things. But I appreciated it. I loved it.
It was definitely
And
different for
it
Jaquel.
was
Because her
different
books
because,
are
like I say, we're
normally,
used
you're
to the
going to get
bang
us
bang,
some,
shoot 'em up, boom boom, knock 'em out.
on the expressway, friend. She going to give us that. But
Yeah.
it was refreshing. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It was very
And the
refreshing.
sex, Mr. Talk you through it. Yeah.
Mr. Talk, baby, when he said answer me, I was like, I did. What the fuck we went?
Right. Because, baby,
Yeah, he
as
was
soon
a
as he would have
definitely.
said
I
it, I would
thought
have been like,
Quamir was a
okay, yeah,
talker. I thought
it's
Cuisine was a
yours.
talker, but baby, not like Don is a
Mm-mm. Now
talker.
Don is a talker, talker,
Don is a
talker.
talker. I don't want. I
Mm-hmm.
don't want silence. I want a talker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was here
Yeah,
for
and he talked
all
the
of
whole
it,
way through.
and I just
The
kept
whole
thinking
way
to
through.
myself, now how the hell did Kennedy let that go, baby?
A damn fool. A
Ain't
damn
no way
fool.
in hell. Ain't no way this
Mm-mm.
man was ready to give you heaven and earth, and you chose hell. I don't understand.
Hell,
Jesus,
baby.
hell for
Sitting
sure.
right next to the devil.
Mm, mm, mm. Mm.
Kissing the devil.
Kissing the devil, and you chose it.
You chose it.
You chose it. My, girl.
Mm-mm. I know she
Jaquel
wanted
did
to
it
smack the shit
again.
out of her. So,
I'm so proud of Jaquel.
mm-hmm.
I need her to
Yeah.
get out of Paris though, because I be having questions and stuff. I want to bother you. What are you doing over there in
Mm-hmm.
Paris? I know you need to go to
Right.
Paris with your family, but come on back. You back at home. So what are we doing?
Right.
What is the next release
Yeah.
date?
Come
I
on.
think um horror books is coming out in September. I think I saw that online. I mean,
Okay.
I go on to Amazon. I'm a psycho,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like you can download this on September, but sometimes she changed the dates too, so
Mm-hmm.
it don't stay the same. But
Yeah.
friend, I was very satisfied with your selection for this week. You did a
Well,
good
yes.
job.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
I
enjoyed
mean, I feel like
myself.
we can never go wrong with the Jaquel J
Hell
book.
no. Me and
Yeah,
you'd
it
have
just
been through
keeps
her
getting better and
catalog,
better.
baby. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. It gets better and better each time. So I'm
yeah.
excited for the
I'm
next
excited.
release, whenever they will be.
And I want her,
And
I would hope. Me and my friend was talking about it because I have a friend that's not a reader, but I gave her a Jaquel book and I miss my friend. Okay, I'll just say that.
you ain't seen her since.
Yeah, I haven't seen her
That's the
since. You know what
Jaquel
I'm saying?
effect.
That is, and she just couldn't believe it. She just couldn't because she couldn't understand, and the fact that she gave me a phone call and was like, "I understand why you read the way that you read." She was like, "Aquarius, you don't give a single woman this type of love. What am I supposed to do with this in the real world?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I didn't say I can make you happy in the real world. I said I give you a
But
little temporary happiness with your Quail J, bitch. Don't put that on me. You okay? You don't put that on me.
right.
Um, but now she is just flowing, and then she was like, "Oh my God!" I told my mama I read like 5 books. My mama couldn't believe it. I was like, "Your mama ain't gonna believe that shit when you roll through the Jaquel catalog because you
Mm-hmm.
just on Capri. You still got to go through Cuisine, and by
Yeah.
the time you
And
get through Cuisine, we gonna be on Goon.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
It only takes one good book. That's the thing about the non-readers. It takes that one good book to lock you in.
it
And before
does.
you know it, you
You're
just
hooked.
reading. You know what I'm
You are.
saying? Yeah, you just need that one good author and that
You
one
do.
good book to
You
draw
do.
you in.
And they're so lucky to have me because I only give them the great things. I
Yeah,
only give them great. I got another
absolutely.
friend that has caught up. She caught up. She's with us currently. We actually read Done together. And she was like, "Well, Aquarius, what are we gonna read next?" I said, "You're gonna read Savvy by Antoinette Sherrill. She in heaven." And I was like, "Isn't it lucky you got me?" You just I said, when you
Yeah,
finish going through that, you'll be waiting on us with the rest of the world with a relic too. But that'll hold you off for a while I go read some more books so I can tell you what you're
yeah,
reading.
right.
You know, just saying. I'm just saying.
Absolutely,
So,
man. Yeah, there's some great books out here, some really good authors.
yeah,
So
friend.
the people are missing out for sure. If they're not reading, they're missing out.
That's what I said. I said when
Mm-hmm.
people say they can't understand, I'm not gonna even try to help you explain it.
All right,
I'm
don't worry
not gonna.
about
You
it.
just don't worry about it.
Right.
I don't care.
We'll handle it.
You'll never know. You'll never know why I
Yeah.
don't really watch TV. You'll never know
Right.
unless. So I saw this week, which I'm gonna make a post about it as well.
Yeah.
My girl JL Seeker, New Haven series has been picked up for television. I was like, bitch.
Now is
I
that
don't know
the
if you
what?
have you read any of JL Seeker's books.
I've read Restore Me.
Restore Me, but I think all of it. I think it's like gonna be
Is that
all
the
the
is that the
books.
New Haven is that
That's the
part
New
of the New
Haven
Haven
series. That's book
series?
one of the
Okay.
New Haven series. Friend,
Okay.
when I tell you, I am just so, because I always tell my husband all the time, I'm like, I hate when people say that there's no good book, there's no good movies, or there's nothing good on television. There's no,
Mm-hmm.
because of course, we are those 80s, 90s babies where we're like, oh, your Fridays, your movies that you can watch over and over again, those black content, or, that you can just continue to
Yeah.
watch over and over again. I said, they're not looking in the right places. I can tell you that there's Jaquel J. That can be a television adaptation. I would
Yeah.
watch I need to be a part of casting for it. Okay. But could you imagine that being
Yeah.
on HBO? Even
Mm-hmm.
if you've never read the books, it will make for good television. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that. What do you mean? Writers on a
Mm-hmm.
strike. Nigga, you know how many books I could tell you that would make
Right.
amazing television
Right.
episodes or
Mm-hmm.
movies. I can rattle off at least about 50 off the top of my head
Yeah.
that will make for great television.
And I
Where's
think if a
Oprah?
book is, if you can see the book as a television show or a movie, then you know the book is good.
I do.
Like,
I do.
if it can transfer over to the big screen,
Yes.
then yeah,
So that would be
she's a
me.
five
I don't
star
watch much
bitch.
television, but I said I'm going to support the hell out of her. And I told my husband, I was like, my book club hasn't read any books by J.L. Seeger, and he was like, it would still be a good television show for your book club to watch, even if they haven't
Mm-hmm.
read the book. And I was like, you know how I feel about my little raggedy book club, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there with them. So
Or
yes,
maybe if they
friend.
watch the show, they make them go read the book, so they can compare and see,
But I know
so.
I will be that person that be watching and be like, they missing this out because I remember this
Mm-hmm.
part. This part was in the book.
Yeah.
And James will be like, now they can't get all of this in a 30-minute episode of a television show. Okay? They got to hit the high points. I know all the
Yeah.
small stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy. I just like to see us win.
Yeah.
I get so excited because she's worthy of it. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that
Yeah.
whole series took me about a month and a half for me to get through it because I did get through
Mm-hmm.
it barely, baby, but I was yelling and throwing shit. But I got through it. So I can only imagine what that's going to be like.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's always good to see the authors that we love, what I'm saying, having success, because it's so hard for authors out here to
absolutely.
really be recognized and have those companies, those big names supporting them, and it's just a struggle. So seeing them win in any aspect, whether that's number one on Amazon or
Yes.
their
Yes.
website selling out, or at a book event they're
Mm-hmm.
selling out, or the line is wrapped around outside the
Love it.
door,
I
or a
love
movie
it.
or a TV show, whatever. It's just amazing to see because we know they do work really hard
Yes.
to
And they
give us these
deserve the
beautiful stories.
recognition.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
want to
because I
tell
bet I can't write no
everybody,
book. I can't
I
write no
can't
book.
either. I can't write a book, but I can definitely promote it. I can definitely tell
Hmm.
you who's out here you need to be reading, how to get your whole life.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. But I also said, friend, and I am keeping my promise because I'm about to read a Shonda, I think it's Williams.
Shanora Williams.
Shannara
I
Williams,
see. I
yes.
see your post. I said, okay,
I
friend. I see that thriller now. I
friend,
seen that thriller.
friend. You're not gonna holler at me in October and be like, Aquarius, you ain't read no thrillers. You're not gonna do that to
Mm-hmm.
me. You're not gonna do that to me. I'm going to come out. And my husband's like, you need to step out of your comfort zone and get. He was like, I remember when you used to read thrillers. I was like, don't make it seem like I was a thriller girl. I read like 3 thriller books. That don't make me a thriller girl. And he was like, when you first started reading, you did. You love thrillers. I was like,
Hmm.
okay, I'm gonna see what I can do.
Yeah.
So
I
hopefully it's
see. I said,
good.
okay, friend.
And
Just keep
I know
trying.
other people are surprised too. They like, you gonna read that? I am. I'm forcing myself.
But
I'm
see,
off.
those who know. And like you said, if they followed you from the beginning, you were reading
I
thrillers.
was reading thrillers, friend.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love being on the edge of my seat.
You
I
were
told.
your reading journey where it is now is totally different when you first began.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I don't know. Let me say this. I don't know when I
Yes,
found you, if that's when you had first began or not, but I know when I discovered you, your reading journey was different then than it is
it
now.
is. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Hmm.
absolutely. And And I haven't got tired over here, you know? But
Yeah.
I get it. I want to broaden
Yeah.
and reach out and do and read other things.
Hmm.
My husband always said this. He was like, ever since I've met you, you've never been a one trick pony. He was like, you just don't. You are interested in a whole lot of different things. And I'm okay with trying a whole lot of different things. I'm okay with failure because you don't get to success without failing. You
Yeah,
just don't. You
absolutely.
have to be able to be like, okay, this is what I like. This is what I don't like. Oh, this is my
Hmm.
comfort zone. I don't like to stay in there too long. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I like to get to the point where I'm uncomfortable and this makes me nervous or to do certain
Yeah.
things. That is my thing. So he was
Yeah,
like,
that's how you grow.
that's how you
And that's how you
grow.
discover yourself.
Absolutely. And I say, at this
Hmm.
big age of 41, I'm still doing it.
Yeah, and it
Still
don't
doing
stop. I think
it. Mm-mm.
people think, because there's like life expectations. When you're a certain age, you should be doing this. When you move to
Mm-hmm.
the next, the 30s, you should be doing this. When you move to the 40s, but at the end of the day, none of that really stops until you are in the ground. You can be
Absolutely,
85
friend.
years old and still growing, restarting your
I
life,
agree.
whatever the case may be. As long as God gives you breath
I agree.
every day is a new day, baby, and you can start over
I,
and do what you need to do, learn a
I
new
do.
skill, read a new
I do.
book, whatever. You
I
know what
know.
I'm
I
saying?
tell my friends all the time. I'm like, I think as a society as a whole, we put too much pressure on. You're supposed to have everything figured out by the time you turn 30 or by the time you turn 40 no, no. You're a
I'm
human being.
45, about to be 46, and even at this age, I feel like there's still so much I need to learn and grow with and make improvement on. I
I
feel
agree.
like
Me
I'm
too.
still making some mistakes that I was making years ago that I should have learned my lesson by now on. And, every day I try to strive to be a better person,
Mm-hmm.
to do things differently. Basically, just kind of like get control of my life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because sometimes I feel like I don't have control over my life. And even at this age, and I'm not ashamed of it, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel bad that
And you should.
I'm still learning and I'm still having to start over or whatever the case may be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it just is what it is. And I feel like as long as I wake up every day,
Just
then that's
another
my
opportunity.
opportunity,
Hello.
yeah, to keep
Hello.
being better. You know what I'm saying?
Friend, I totally agree with you. I just don't
Yeah.
think that is definitely my parenting style. I have one that knows what he wants to do. He's in college. I have another one that is stressing out about it. He's getting ready. He's a senior year. And he's
Mhm.
like, Mom, I don't know what I want to do. I said, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You don't have to know. You don't have to know. Even if you
Yeah.
decide it right now, you may change your mind later. And guess what? You can do that. I was like, it's called
Mhm.
living, son. You don't have to have
Yeah.
it all figured out. You want to go to
Yeah.
college? What college you want to go to? What we doing? I
Mhm.
said, you can
I
say
wish I could
general
tell my younger
education
self,
courses.
like, don't be stressed out about stuff
Don't
like
be
that.
strict. But I also know that he is surrounded by, and you want to do better for your kids. You want to put your kids in this environment where they can grow and be nurtured. But you
Mhm.
also have to realize that you're putting them, you want to better for them. You did better for them. And then you put them around people whose parents, like, oh, you have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer, you have to be
Yeah.
these things. And I get upset and I'm
The
like, don't
pressure.
let these motherfuckers stress you out.
The
I said, let me
pressure.
tell you
Yeah.
exactly what it is. Whatever it is, you're going to be you. You're going to be good at it. My thing is, I want you to be
Mhm.
happy and I want you to be
Yeah.
able to support yourself. I said, but guess what? You got a safety net. I'm your safety net. That's what I'm here for as your mother.
Mhm.
You gonna fall. You are going to make mistakes, and that's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. You don't have to have it all figured out. I said,
Mhm.
dude, your brother is 20. I was giving birth at 20. Could your brother be a father? Hell no. Hell no. Hell
Don't do
no.
him.
I'm
Don't do
very
him.
transparent with my kids. I'm very transparent with my kids, but I also try to let them know you're constantly growing, you're constantly changing.
And
And
it's
I
his
give them the
journey.
example. It's a journey. I said,
Yeah.
I didn't go to college straight after high school. I did not. I worked customer service. I did all these things. I wanted to have a better life for y'all. I eventually went to college. When I got there, I thought I wanted to be a teacher. Am I a fucking teacher? No, I'm not a fucking teacher. You know? No. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, think
Yeah.
about it. I went through so many career changes, and I was like, and it's okay. Don't stress out about it. You will figure
Mhm.
it out. It's a
Yeah.
journey, you know? So,
Yep.
yeah, friend. I try to be, like that with my friends and my kids because my friends
Yeah,
be the
that's
same
good
way.
advice, straight up. Because, like I said, the pressure be on. You know what I'm saying? And people have all these expectations, but everybody's life is not going to go like that.
Hmm.
And it's each of us have our own journeys, and we have to
Yeah.
do things our way. You know what I'm saying? If we make mistakes, cool. We just learn from those mistakes and move on.
Move
Try to be
forward.
better, but
That's
you
right.
can't compare yourself to somebody else or
That's
feel
right.
pressured because of what somebody else is doing.
That's right.
Now, is it cool to be around grounded?
Yeah.
People who want something for themselves, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know, people
Absolutely.
who have something to lose, absolutely,
Yes.
but don't feel pressured to be exactly like them or be doing what they're doing. If you want to go and be the manager at McDonald's, then
If that's what make you happy,
that's
baby,
what
come
make
on,
you
let's
happy.
go.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they make good money over there,
That's what I
believe
said.
it or
That's
not.
what you want to
You know
do.
what I'm saying? So
Listen,
yeah,
I'm very
it's all
supportive.
about you. Hmm.
I would say I'm very supportive. I'm very laid back. I am what I mean, it's my whole job. I'm a counselor. So,
Yeah,
I'm very good at doing it with my kids at the same time.
right.
Take a deep breath. Let me tell you something. Susie that's down there telling you she need to make this high ass score so that she can be a motherfucking lawyer. She might be depressed as fuck. Who knows? You don't know that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't
Yeah,
know what it's like to be in her life and walk in her shoes. Don't try to walk in
exactly.
hers. Walk yours. No matter what the
Hmm.
fuck they look like. I'm going to support
Right.
you. I'm gonna be
Yep.
here. Come back. We'll come back to the
That's
drawing
real.
board. You don't get it right the first time. We
Hmm.
finna do it again. What you wanna do? Let's
And
try
that's the
something else.
privilege of being young, because you can just, I mean,
Absolutely.
start
Yes.
over. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's what I
yeah.
told him. I said, calm down. I was trying to lick your daddy face when I was in the 12th grade. Get the fuck out of here. And then he was like, Mom, you so inappropriate. I was like, okay. Maybe you should talk to your father.
Right. Fair.
Best friend. Friend, it's been a good
It
episode. Oh my
was.
God.
It was a good season.
We
Season
re-
one is a wrap. This is the eighth
it
episode.
is.
We
It
thank y'all
is.
for sticking with
Thank
us. Like,
y'all.
can't
We
get in
enjoyed
there.
it. Yes.
Yes, we
Yes.
did it. We definitely did it. I am so happy and so proud of us. I think we've talked about some really good authors, some really good books,
Hell yes.
and I'm excited for next season. Next
I am.
season starts in October, season two. So be on the lookout for that.
Yes.
But yeah, any final thoughts, friend?
I cannot wait until season 2. And since it's going to be in October, we are going to read some thrillers, friend. We're not going to just do
Yeah.
urban fiction. Friend, we read some thrillers, friend.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to read some
Yes.
we're going
I'm
to read some
excited. Did you
spooky
do
books.
Thriller? I've been on
Yes.
my Thriller is one of my genres. That's one
I
of my, you know what I'm
know.
saying? So I'm not mad at that.
Mm,
I'm not mad at that at all. I'm
yes.
excited. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to leave us a review, share, and we
Yes.
appreciate you guys for sticking around, listening to our crazy asses. And we'll be back with more craziness in October. And yeah, that's
All
it,
right.
y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.